Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now Marley to the inside. Here's Olajuwon. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Olajuwon with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Marley. Richmond outside, fires the three. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Seattle. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Reese. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
Marley passes to Richmond. For the three. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
It's good from long range. Beal's got 6.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Marley dishes to Kemp. Here's Richmond. Green for 2 points.
Quick draw, like the Old West.
Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. And finished off by Westbrook.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
Marley passes to Kemp. And here's Richmond. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Westbrook. Beal from long range. And another 3 for Seattle.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Marley against Westbrook. Olajuwon with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Marley outside for Richmond. Outside Kemp. Pass to Marley. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And it's Vucevic missing. Beal against Marley. Down low. Beal with the steal. Gordon outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Payton. Over to the left wing. Pass to Malone. Richmond left side. Wade brings the double team. 6 to shoot. Here's Malone. Westbrook pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Mutombo. Bradley Beal is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. Payton, that's good.
And it's so important to have good ball skills. It gives you an edge.
.50 left in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Payton. Westbrook's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Payton. For 3, Richmond. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Richmond's got 7 points.
Well, that's just a good-looking jumper from distance there.
For 3, Westbrook. And again, Seattle with the triple.
You could tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right back.
Payton surveying the floor. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Richmond. Over Wade, and Wade sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Seattle, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Gordon out there with Barnes. And it's Mutombo, and it's Wade in at the point. Barnes with it. No scoring in this one. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Malone outside. Good D by Barnes. Seattle leading by 15. Pass to Mutombo. For 3, Gordon. And again, Seattle with the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Payton. Pass to Richmond from past the arc. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
Outside Beal for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Richmond for 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Seattle leading by 18. Pass to Reese. Beyond the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Seldom lets it fly from 3, but Reese has been working on that shot.
Payton dishes to Kemp. Richmond right side. Over Gordon. Here's Mutombo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And he's good on the second. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Beal from long range, and another three for Seattle.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Was shot by Payton, no good. And here's Seattle. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Beal launches a three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Kemp. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. 1:31 left in the second quarter. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Pass to Richmond. Now Marley. The screen from Kemp. Marley no good. Richmond against Gordon. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
Gordon's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Payton. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Payton. To the middle, stolen away. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Reese, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Payton kicks to Richmond. 11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock to end the cold streak. That one, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Seattle ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Westbrook can't get it to go. Westbrook's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got his second basket.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Seattle. Outside Gordon. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, hey, Westbrook can make this shot. He has a good feel for when to shoot the three ball.
Westbrook's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Richmond outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Richmond's got 13.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Here's Sprewell, defended by Gordon. And the shot is good.
And how about Sprewell mixing it up inside, getting to a high percentage look there.
"90 seconds now into the second half. Westbrook fires away from outside. Here's Reese. Olajuwon with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Outside Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Westbrook's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Dan Marley on the wing. Outside, Kemp. Richmond left side. Inside. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Richmond.
Well, eyes up the floor, keeping the defense honest with that ball movement.
Outside Westbrook. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
A three from Marley. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Seattle. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Seattle.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Reese. Puts up a three. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Richmond for three. Reese pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Well, she keeps the defense honest there by spacing the floor. Threes are big for this offense.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Olajuwon's gotten all three of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. For 3, Westbrook. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Kemp. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gordon for 3, drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Marley passes to Kemp. Beal on the double team. On the wing, Marley. Pass to Kemp. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon against Marley. There's the triple. And again, Seattle with the triple. Here's Olajuwon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so it's Seattle with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Richmond outside, shoots the three. Marley no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Malone, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
First one falls for him.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Russell Westbrook in for Seattle. And both free throws good for Malone. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Seattle. Malone is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Payton. Then it's Richmond. And it's Marley in at the three slot.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Payton. Pass to Marley. Three-pointer. Good D by Barnes. And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Malone a screen on Barnes. Malone in the corner. Shoots it up. Randle grabs the board. Seattle with the ball. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Randle. Fires the three. And another three for Seattle.
And if he gets the space, Randle absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner three.
Westbrook against Payton. Shot to stop the run, and it's in there.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Payton's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Westbrook kicks to Barnes from deep, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now, here's Malone. Malone sets the pick for Payton. It's stolen by Randle. Pass to Mutombo, and it's Wade in the corner. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And love the rise and fire approach from Wade, giving the D no time to react.
And here's Richmond. Wade is covering. Marley passes to Malone. Richmond outside. The three ball. Julius Randle with the rebound. Richmond's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Outside Westbrook. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Westbrook's got 22.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Richmond no good. And here is Mutombo. Outside for Randall. The three. The rebound by Marley.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Malone, the pass to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Wade. It's stolen by Mutombo. The drive by Malone. Wade with the block.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about Westbrook turning the clock back a little right now? He's cooking with grease.
Screen by Malone. Going inside. That one goes in.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Westbrook surveying the D. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you next time. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's Sarr. And the layup falls.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hands.
And it's Washington's ball. Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. Fires for three. Reese pulls it in. And that one, good.
That is the game of Reese. Get it to Angel in the paint and let her go to work.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Takes it down to Middleton. The three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And there's the... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And so just over a minute and a half played. The shot's good. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Here's Koulibaly. Outside, George. Back to Koulibaly. That one good for two.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
A slow start for Washington in this one. McCollum up top. He's covered by Westbrook. And there's the call on Lou George. That is his first foul of the game. Several teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Koulibaly, no good. Seattle leading by 6. Adams outside. And stolen by Sarr. McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. McCollum passes to Sarr. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Carrington with the ball. Koulibaly with a screen on Westbrook. Clock at 6. Down low.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Over to the wing. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 9.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Out to the right wing. And another 3 for Seattle.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .11 left to play here in the first. To stop the run, Sarr's shot is off.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. He's got 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Seattle leading by 13. Here's SGA. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
One shot.
At the line for one, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Carrington. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
23 seconds left in the first. And here's SGA. He's got 8. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Reese. Takes it inside.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so it's Seattle, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Pass to Cephalosha. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
On the wing, Carrington. Over Joe. Another one falls for Washington.
Assist from Justin Champagne.
Seattle leading by 13. Here's Joe. And yes, it's good.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Now Carrington. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Sinks the triple.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now here's Durant, still without a basket. Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Washington. They trail by 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, one thing I like about Middleton is how well he operates in the pick and roll. If the defense isn't ready for him in that set, he can do some damage.
The first free throw is good. Haywood's checked in for Seattle. Middleton hits them both.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Lou Dort. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Haywood. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Cephalosha in at the 2.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Sarr's checked in for Washington. Here's Carrington. Covered by Joe. At the elbow, it's Sarr. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Such a sharp defensive player. Dort pressures the ball and then forces the turnover.
Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Carrington. And George kicks to Middleton. The Wizards with another miss. Seattle leading by 14. Here's Cephalosha. And Cephalosha with the jam.
That is how you finish.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, George. Back to Middleton, and stolen by Jordan. Haywood against Middleton. Haywood kicks to Cephalosha. But Trey, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Inside, here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the floor.
Seattle leading by 17. Here's Wallace. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Washington trails by 19. McCollum passes to Sarr. McCollum outside. This one for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
Reese gets the bucket.
She isn't messing around out there. When you drain a 3 on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
McCollum passes to Middleton. Outside, George. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Reese pulls it in. Seattle leading by 19 points. Adams trying to free himself up. Reese gets the bucket.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Cullen passes to Sarr. Seattle grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
Here's McCollum. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Westbrook with it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Seattle, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And it's good, 2 points. Westbrook's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Seattle. And here's McCollum. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Middleton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
And it's Seattle with the ball. SGA on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
McCollum outside. Now Koulibaly. 5 to shoot. From in close. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Here's Reese. And another 3 for Seattle.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. Reese pulls it in. McCollum's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Over in the corner, Dort. 3-pointer, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to McCollum. Will it go? Back to Middleton. From the arc. Seattle grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, SGA. Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Seattle. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Remarkable defense there from Reese. Great to see that kind of effort. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And a switcher also for Washington. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. Here's Koulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. George finds Koulibaly. Middleton for 3. Another miss by Middleton.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Bilal Koulibaly. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's McCollum in at the point. Middleton looking it over, unloads, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Middleton. McCollum's got 5.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
Outside Durant, launches it, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pass to Middleton, over KD. Middleton can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
To the middle, here's Sarr. Haywood with the block.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can't. They send a clear message to your opponents.
It's Joe on the wing. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Up top, Haywood. Nothing on the board. Count that bucket.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And McCollum launches it from deep. And so it's Seattle, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Wallace. Haywood is out there with Vucevic, and it's Durant, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard. Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. On offense, here are the Wizards. Johnson, that's for two. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now here's Wallace. Outside, KD. Hands the 12-footer.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
KD's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Johnson outside. There's a screen. Pulls from the top of the key, and Vucevic pulls it down.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
Some changes for Seattle. Cephalosha comes in for Haywood, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And a switcher also for Washington. Sar's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Looking to get it going, and Sar gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sar.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Wallace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Wallace.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Wallace. Haywood's checked in for Seattle. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cephalosha. Then for the Wizards, Coulibaly, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And McCollum subbed in for Johnson. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And it's Washington's ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Middleton can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And the Wizards with possession. Driving the lane. Pass to Coulibaly. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And Seattle making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Got that one up quick.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
And the Wizards with possession. McCollum deciding where to go with it, and Middleton kicks to McCollum. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Seattle. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Vucevic. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Assisted by
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Wallace. And that one, good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
And the Wizards with possession. Middleton on the wing, defended by Durant. That one goes. Counted.
Yeah, once Middleton gets that close to the rim, he's usually going to find a way to get the score.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Joe. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. Seattle grabs the miss.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
A nice shot by Katie.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
The 11-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Sarr against Vucevic. Takes a three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, Vucevic didn't come into the league with that shot, but it's been a crucial part of his game for years now.
The Wizards with another miss. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for your home team, DeAndre Jordan.
On the wing, Carrington. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.